How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with another video for you guys. And with this one, we are continuing where we are leaving off with or at least continuing with our episode reviews of The Boys for Season 1, Episode 5 this time around. And again, kind of going over cliff notes of what happens in the episode, because this episode is about close to an hour, but all in all, really excited. So I guess just to get out of the way, Frenchie is taking care of the super girl that they captured, and to an extent there's kind of like a bond that or a connection between these two. And unfortunately, after A-Train uncovers his identity, he has to go on the run, and he's being chased by both A-Train and Black Noir. And in fact, there's a point where Black Noir ends up cornering him, and he is saved by this girl who gets brutally mutilated. But it turns out that not only is she animalistic, but she apparently also has the ability to rapidly heal. So, to an extent, she's kind of like Wolverine to that degree, with the, amazing healing factor and so on. But I digress. For part of the main focus of the episode, we have Eminem, Huey, and Butcher at this Christians convention, where to an extent you have another superhero that they're trying to follow for leads, as well as to some extent use Starlight in her position to try to get Huey in. And while Huey's on this mission, he on and off has flashbacks about his girlfriend, and he is kind of off during the whole thing. And during this whole situation, Starlight is also questioning her own beliefs, especially when she is being forced to say certain things, and it inevitably ends with her basically saying, fuck it, just be yourselves, do the right thing. Basically, just because at this point, everyone is human. And she kind of outs, it doesn't say much, but she kind of outs the Deep, which I thought was really funny, mentioning what he did to her. So to an extent, yeah, that was an interesting moment. They do end up finding out where the Compound V is being taken. And it's basically being taken to a hospital or hospitals. And Eminem and Butcher find out what they're doing with Compound V. And it's basically them pumping it into babies and giving the babies superpowers. And there's a really funny scene where the security shows up, and to an extent, especially since Butcher witnessed the baby's powers, he grabs the baby, and the security guards, they aren't going to shoot the baby, and the baby uses laser eyes on all the guards, and oh my gosh, it's gory, but at the same time, it is just brilliant with what they went with for the gore. All in all, it's amazing. I love this. I'm loving this show. We also have Maeve, or Queen Maeve, I guess meeting with a love interest, and at this point she's distraught by what happened with Flight 36, and to an extent wanted to try to ignite that old flame, but apparently that didn't work. Same goes for Homelander, who is kind of creeping on his boss to a certain extent. I don't know how I feel about him, because there's clearly something wrong, but whatever. Now, This episode has been great. Oh, and there's one other thing. Halfway through the episode, there's a moment where Billy Butcher... We get a little bit more backstory with Billy Butcher, where not only was he married, but his wife has been missing for years, presumed dead. And her family placed a tombstone with nobody inside, like, in the ground. So, infuriated by this, he proceeds to take a sledgehammer and break down the tombstone, which honestly is pretty fucked up, especially when the family wants to try to move on. But I guess to an extent, he's like holding on in his own way. So, yeah, all in all, this had a bunch of crazy shit. But I mean, so far with everything, it has been making me look forward to new episodes as time progresses. So with that, go watch it. But until then, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hearts are